this year? What do you see? How different is it maybe than what they've done in the past?
You know, obviously I wasn't here last year, but when I watched the film from last year, strikingly, it's similar. You know, they're running some two-back game, a lot of great tight ends. You know, real multiple on offense. You know, you don't know where those tight ends are going to line up. Quarterback's pretty heady. You know, makes a lot of plays for him. Usually try to get him in the right situations. And you know, number 9 is playing well. You know, big strong guy. You know, they can run. So you know, they got some weapons. They really do. You know, and they're playing to their strengths because they got more big guys than anything.
What kind of growth have you seen from McGloin in the 3-4 games?
They've gotten better. There ain't no doubt about it. You know, looked like they were kind of finding themselves the first couple games, but looks like they're starting to hit their stride a little bit. You know, really figuring out what their strengths are.
They're a rough couple ones for you guys. You know, where's your unit at as far as confidence goes, and what kind of improvements?
Yeah, I think they're confident. You know, I think the big deal is we got to eliminate the big plays. I mean, we got to take those away first and foremost. You know, give us a chance to be successful. I think if we do that, I think we'll be fine. You know, I think our guys are still confident. You know, as we watch the film, they see where it's more us than them. You know, and anytime you can see that, that's a good deal. Now we just got to go out on the field and do it.
Air out the ball a little bit more than they used to. I mean, Penn State usually wait for big offensive linemen and big running backs. And
yeah, you know, again, I'm not sure exactly what's been done in the past. You know, as I look at them last year, they still, you know, at least particularly against Illinois, the game looked very, very familiar to what they're doing right now, you know, in terms of being multiple, you know, running the ball, play action pass, and throwing it downfield. So, you know, I mean, they're Penn State. I mean, they still got some guys over there that can get the job done. You know, we know it's the first Big Ten game. We know they'll be fired up. So we're going to have to bring our A game, you know, and I know our kids will be ready to go.
What adjustments were made after last week? What have you seen on film that you need to correct?
Again, just making sure that we understand where our leverage is, you know, as it relates to the pass defense. You know, making sure we understand our points on the quarterback, making sure we're keeping great leverage there, making the ball come out quicker, and being able to be in position to eliminate the big plays.
Coach, Akeem was saying the other day that he'd like to see more blitzing. Have the guys come to you asking for that?
Yeah, well, no, not personally, but I know we all have talked about it. You know, we definitely want to become more aggressive, you know, make sure that, you know, we got some guys that can cover back there, and we feel like we do. You know, we're getting some guys back. You know, Schuper will play a little bit more this week, and, you know, hopefully we'll be a little bit more aggressive.
With the experience you had at safety in the first few games, did that determine how you called a game?
No, I mean, you recognize what you have, but at the same time, we have great confidence in those guys to be able to go out and execute and do their jobs. You know, I think you evolve, you know, based on what your kids can get accomplished. I mean, you really do. That's our job as coaches, to make sure we put them in the right positions. You know, aggressive. I mean, that's where we've been in the past. That's all I know. You know, so we'll continue to try to, you know, put them in more positions to be aggressive.
Sounds like Steve's ready to play.
Yeah, he'll play. Steve will play, and Schuper will play.
Schuper will play too.
What does that give for you? Those guys, what do they do well?
Well, they bring a ton of experience. I mean, they played a lot of football around here. They had great success. You know, I know they're hungry. You know, Steve got a little bit of a taste in the Arizona State game, lost them early. But, you know, they're very confident because they've been out there, they've been in the mix. There ain't a lot of things you can show them that they haven't already done or already seen. So they're excited about playing. And not that, you know, those other guys will still continue to play, you know, but those guys will work into the rotation this week.
You might have to share. Will you have to share Steve a little bit with offense maybe down the road?
If that's what Coach wants, that's what he'll get. Yeah.
Does this suit your big guys better, Big Ten play? I mean, it seems like everyone else spreads it out. Is this more straightforward for your big guys?
You know, I don't know. You know, like I said, I guess I'm competitive. I like to think we can match up with anybody we play. You know, obviously it doesn't look that way because we didn't play as well as we wanted to. But at the end of the day, you know, I think Mike Buchanan can rush the passer against anyone. And I think Terry Hawthorne should be able to cover anyone.